Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically our viewer challenge. Thank you very much for joining me, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically a viewer challenge I was set in. I'm not going to go over the challenge again. Plenty of ways you can see that. The key points are I can only choose melee heroes, and I have to choose when given the option. I believe I've done it so far. I think there might be one decision I didn't. But generally speaking, I cannot make evil choices, is probably the best way to say it. We have started the siege of Arachne's castle. Oh, and if you're interested in giving me a viewer challenge, I welcome them. sparkytdk at gmail.com. Just make sure it says viewer challenge in the header or subject line. I will read it. I'll add it to the list. And I have gotten a couple. So maybe I will actually turn this into a rotational thing of viewer challenge, game, viewer challenge, game, viewer challenge, game, viewer challenge, game. We'll see. But in addition, it is my turn. We got into a fight over here. I didn't do as well as I thought I would. Yeah, I can't attack them. They're in the breach zone. So I am severely wounded, which is a problem. I will heal, but I don't know if they'll give me time to heal, if that makes sense. While we're sitting here, we'll slide you into there. Okay, this is an evoker. This evoker can go in here. This evoker can go in here. We can trade out... Oh, you've double... Oh! Okay, you have double evokers. Alright, so this evoker can go into here. This guy can go into here. I don't think we could trade anyone else out. They're gonna need backup. I don't know if I have backup to send them, but I am making backup, so that is good. We'll see what we can do. Otherwise, at this point in the game, we just need to knock out Jarlin Voss, and we win. And that's what we're headed for. We did just get... We are about to cast Draconian Transformation, which is cool. I did just finish researching Purifying Flame, which is actually going to be very useful. After that... Regen, 2 Hex, Young Dragon. Is there... If we take a look at my tomes real quick, because we're in the Dragon Tome, is there anything else? Like this is a summon spell. Right? No, it's a wait. Hold on, we haven't researched Young Dragon. And if we go to Emblem, one of my recruitment cities, which is here, I can definitely... Oh, wyverns, not dragons. Okay, so there's a difference between dragons and wyverns. Gotcha. Alright, so we're going to have to supercharge this. Alright, then. Didn't realize that. I will grab the Young Dragon. My hero has leveled up. This is our defensive master. Status protection. Where was I going down? I think I was heading down here for the resistance and the push. For the push, right? Because the pushing, right? We're at 14. Here's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this guy can at least get to here or here. But I would give up the tier 16 skill. And I don't think I want to give that up. But we do want that push, right? For the healing option. So pushing attack. So we'll grab that. He has he has defensive master from being a defensive master. We are under siege though. Hold on. We're headed down here to grab this. Doggo needs to heal, but you can just stay back. So for now, we'll go deal with this. Don't get them all involved, so let me bookmark. Auto combat. And if I lose the doggo, I lose the doggo. I'm okay with that. Shredded equipment. Alright, and then next... Well, I guess I could just put it here. Go ahead, build that so we can grab it. You're fine. You're okay. I don't have any spare armies? That doesn't seem right. You go underground. You're there. You're healing. Really, no spare armies. Right, this one's stuck. They can't move. Oh, wait, can I teleport an army? Return target army to Throne City. Alright, so I can either delete them, or I'm gonna have to use the spell to recall them, I think. That's you. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to start pumping out units here. Alright, I think at this stage, Avenger, Sealbearer, Evoker, and then for front line, I have some Wyverns. I think I'd rather have a few Dragons. Or we do... Okay, we'll have to compare Wyverns and Dragons, so we'll let that sit. And then you can pump out units. I'll go ahead and hurry that to give me more... draft. So definitely Avenger, Vowkeeper, Sealbearer, Evoker. And we'll go from there. You literally have nothing to build. We have the Protector. So there are two ways to look at this. I was building the Protector. You know what? because I screwed up, and I thought the guy we were throwing it on has defensive master, but does not. Maybe we throw it on him instead. That's still really good. Yeah, he's got the same effect. It just takes two different ones. Oh, this unit attack. Alright, so he needs a siege one. And we are using him for siege. I don't know if he's going to survive what's coming. But we will make a rejuvenating wall breaker. Don't know if he'll survive. So we did that. Close. Captured. End turn. Yeah, we're just waiting this... he's got backup. I don't want to break the siege, but I think I have to. So we're going to fall back, unfortunately. Oh, we can't. Shit. Alright, that means I have to do this... I have to do this turn all over again. So we can't fall back. I'm not sure why. It's my turn. They're the ones who attacked me, not the other way around, so I should have full movement into heal to my name. Alright, so we queued up this. Let's go ahead and forge. I started the dragon. The protector, so that's not going anywhere. Really? Close. Yeah, can't move. That's weird. Alright, protector goes on you. For the hit points. We've done the level up. We still got to do this fight real quick. So we'll auto combat. Again, we'll probably lose 2 units. Yep. Shred it. Build this. In our pump out city, we will... Anything you can build? You can't build anything. Avenger, Seal Bearer, Evoker, at the very least. Maybe a Wyvern? I mean, Frost Wyverns are neat. Weak to fire. And then Fire Wyverns are weak to Frost. And then Gold Wyverns are weak to Blight. And we're not facing anyone with Blight, but we are facing someone with high spirit. Does a lot of spirit damage. So I'm leaning that way. Gold Wyverns, Gold Dragons, that sort of thing. You're done. Waiting. We're also going to queue up an army here. Avenger, Valkeeper, Sealbeaker, Evoker. I don't get the bonuses, right? Because you don't have a Pyre Shrine. Counts as a Forester. What is this? Per adjacent Forester counts being faithful. Yeah, Pyre Shrine. So... Cancel. Just... It's mainly for the faithful. You can go ahead and rush that. And then here an emblem as well. Oh, sorry. Ever Oasis as well. Can we build a pirate? Per adjacent forester counts as a forester. So here is actually really good. I'm not going to rush that one. Not for 500. But that means in statute, because of the faithful, we can go ahead and queue up an Avenger, a Valkeeper, Sealbearer, and Evoker. And we can just start cranking out armies. We'll have to keep an eye on our gold and our mana, but we can start cranking out armies. Now, I do expect to get attacked on the right flank here. And we are... I don't know if he can make it. We are going to have to fight it. And then we'll do our best to withdraw. If we can't get an army to them, I need to withdraw after this fight. If there's not a fight, then fine. They stay there. They do their thing. Yeah, if it's going to chug like this, I think I just stick with turn-based turns. Oh, that's an odd sentence. Not the like, with simultaneous turns, I am more likely to... Alright. So let's go ahead and cast Draconian Transformation. So now all units will get natural regeneration. Great. Yeah, God damn it. Where did these... If I auto-combat... I'm probably going to have to fight this. I can't do simultaneous turns. It's not giving... I'm not fast. I'm like, alright, I need to retreat. As long as the heroes live... Like, if I win and the heroes live, it's an immediate retreat. I'll take that. Maybe I can do better. But let's see if we can get the hell out of here. Alright, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah. Lift siege. And he is gonna stay behind. Ah, shit! They can move that far? Oh, they... Hold on. Why can he move that far? But he can't. We're gonna have to merge. That's 15-12. So that army can take this army. It'll be a fight. We'll deal with it. They need to get the hell out of Dodge. I can't do this in one turn. Alright, we'll queue up the teleportation circle, because we do need to use it. Research-wise, Grand Protection is a good one. You know what? Let me grab the Chain Lightning. We can now make Young Dragons. Outpost founded. That's fine. You... God, I don't know if I can get there in time. Are headed in this direction. Oh, finally! One was made. Great, we got to see that in action. Fired, withdrawn to the Astral Void. Collect remains, we just instantly sell. Okay, so we got Jarlan Voss. I feel like he came back super quick. And we need to pump out units. So, let's look. Okay, so we can make So hold on. 110, 110, 10, 10, 5, 11, 7, 4, tail swipe, 31 and 24, 60. So wyverns are cheaper. They get a tail swipe. And an intimidating aura. I don't think the wyverns get that. Do the wyverns get that? Yes. But they are low maintenance. That's the thing. So that's the difference. So I think in backup armies, wyverns is the way to go. In main armies, we want dragons. So like in this army, this wyvern can actually move into this army and we'll be fine. I can get rid of him, throw in that. Does that make sense? Because wyverns are cheap, dragons are expensive, you want them in with a hero. So let's make... Can I summon them? No, I have to make them. Okay, fair enough. So let's take a look at our hero armies real quick. And try to plan this out. Yeah, so they both need all their armies back. I mean... So I need 1, 2, 3... 13, 10, 6. They do get empowered. Oh, low maintenance. Where am I getting this from, then? I don't think that's from a racial trait. Right? That's not from mana... yeah, that's mana cost. Not low maintenance. Not sure. So we're gonna... I want a few I believe... Oh, that's the other thing. Do dragons... I mean, we can check anyway, right? Dragon... Evolve fighter unit. So dragons don't count as animals. That's the other thing. So they don't get the animal bonus. And they count as high maintenance. Maybe I don't want dragons, because gold wyverns count as animals. So they get empowered beasts. So that's why they're at 110, not at 100. And that's why they're doing so much damage. Versus a dragon, which 1822 damage, but it's not an empowered beast. It's Draconic Rage, though. You know what? I'm just gonna pump out wyverns. They get a bonus. It's nice to have the option. So melee in our backup armies will be wyvern, avenger, animal, Valkeeper, Seal, Evoker, and then we summon a melee animal in. I think that's what we do. And we're gonna pump out gold wyverns. Because they're resistant to spirit. Yes, they do spirit damage. But more importantly, they're resistant to spirit. So we'll make 4 of those armies. Dealt with that. Temple of Pyre. Ever Oasis, which is our main city. Who loves quarries. What are we at? We're at 28. So either 28, 29, 30. And this is more mana, food, gold. Yes. Yeah, we'll fill in here and then grab 1 here. Anything in here? Grab this. Don't care about this. Be nice, but I don't need the mana. We could do this to grab some Rally of the Liege unit. Like the Karag. Who is not an animal. Okay. Large target, though. So just like some cheap army units, but I don't think we need to. I'm not gonna go to a 6. Oh, right. I want this. Not this. Sorry. Ah! Immediately conjure a defender magic, which you only each city in your empire. I think I'm gonna wait a couple of turns before I grab this. How long until this kicks in? 5 turns. Yeah, I'll wait a couple, grab this, then grab this, and then I don't know. I don't need that. We're not going to get this. I don't think the game is going to last out. Don't need that. Game's not going to last out. Breastplate of the Champion. Could be useful are our main guy. But I like what they have on them. We'll see. Otherwise, hopefully the AI just targets them and they're dead. Giving this guy a chance to escape into friendly territory. Nope. You're... Okay, so you're good. I'm trying to think, right? Underground. Oh, we do need to clear out this, maybe. And then underground here. You're clear, right? Nothing occupied. We're kind of making our way to here. To get Lob's Hollow. And this is occupied. And I wanted the mana node for the research. Lob's Hollow is a bit more important. How many conduits does Statute have? 2. We could... Farm or forester? It's not going to happen, and we don't need the gold. We could put the Spelljammer underground right here. Oh, you can expand. All right. Let's grab the hut then, so that we're 1 away from the hollow. Per adjacent quarry. This is just our resonance fields, right? We have 2. So one of them is going to be the Feywater Pond. And this is the other one. Which means our resonance field here isn't the worst. It's it's 5 extra casting points all around, sort of thing. It's not going to be near a farm anytime soon. Otherwise, the Shrine of Prosperity might be good. That's draft. That's a quarry. Which, if we needed the stability, I would grab. But we don't. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. But you can head in this direction. Right? I think there's something I need to clear out here. You can head in a similar direction. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're fine. 69, I'll rush. I mean, school... The thing is it counts... Like, we care about foresters, not orcs. So, I mean, like, there's options, but I think just building mass foresters is a better way to go. We'll see. Here. There we go. We'll have you guys wait. Yep. Nothing to build after that. Yeah. And we'll see what happens here. I'm hoping I get away. End turn. End turn? There we go. I'm just gonna start right-clicking here. Or as far... This is fine. This is an auto combat. If I lose a unit, I will play it. But we should be okay. Then on this side. Just gonna start clicking. I don't mind being next to him. I can take him in a fight. Go, 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 go. Oh. Alright. Vowkeeper to join my army. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. You know what? We'll do the draft. Run. And that's a safe battle, so we'll just go ahead and auto combat. And these guys need units, so they need to retreat. That's fine. That's why he's there. He's like, hit me! Our heroes got away. That's the important thing. Dead. Okay, new rally has started. Nyla Akar? Oh! Okay. I think we're at max good. Grant freedom to Greenhold. Am I building... No. Okay, so we're holding off on that until we grab the city. Ruler Arachnids turn withdrawn. So that's 2 rulers down. We now have a teleportation circle, meaning... So that's 2 turns there. Where is he? Hold on. Army. You. Get him out of there. Oh. Unintentional. Wait, he was down 1? He says. Alright, we'll pull you there. You over here. We need to do a retool of our armies. You can sit here, I guess. Or not. Actually, here. You can head up here, I guess. New rally has started. Cool. Evoker. Catapult towers. Temple of the Pyre. We haven't... Have we built a Fey water pond? Per adjacent Forester. If we go to the surface... Like... Okay, here's an idea. Like, I know there's no mana here. But... Forester, Forester, Forester... Fey Water Pond. Does that make sense? Because I do need a 3rd Forester to boost whatever we're gonna boost it. I don't think I'm getting another Workers Guild. Doesn't hurt. But I think this is mostly gonna be Foresters again. So going another Foresters Guild isn't the worst idea. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this farm. And we're gonna queue up. Definitely finish Temple of the Pyre. But we're gonna take the Feywater Pond and put that here. There we go. We'll go ahead and do that. Per adjacent grasslands. You are traveling. You are traveling. You are traveling. Yeah, we need to do a large retool of our armies here. Which, slapping the right, that gives us the Pyre Shrine. That's golden mana. Yeah, Farm and Forester. Yeah. Farmer's Guild was always an interesting one. Because it kind of feeds in on itself, but you kind of don't need it. But the idea being... Alright, so we're building a Temple of the Pyre. And a Pyre Shrine. Per adjacent Forester again. So again, that makes me want to go to the surface. Right, if we're getting a ton of Foresters up here. Like, potentially... here would be a good point for that, right? Forester, 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 Forester. That's 4. That gives this, you know what I mean? So we'll see what we can grab. We are 4 turns out. I'm going to grab this now. So if we do the math, yeah, we'll have enough to grab Quickening. You're waiting.
Wow.
Astral Dew is appreciated. So you could actually come here and deal with this. And we'll use him to clear out things. I am making enough. I don't mind hurrying recruitment. Not here. Not there. Not 308. Well, if I'm making 1,000 a turn, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, and silent. Yeah. So, like I said, in this case, you know what? Burn this to the ground. I think I can get there. Let me grab this Forester. So the Pyre Shrine per adjacent Forester. Yeah, so he's capped out. So we can really crank that. So what are you missing? Right, summon an animal is what you're missing. So let's go ahead. We could do Fortress of Vines. Or plant units drafted. Oh, interesting. That's a way to get a lot of money. 200. I'm going to hold off on that. I think army's more important right now, so we'll just start summoning great animals. Astral Dew. Oh, did we? Yeah. We had Rings of Fire. We had the Fireforged Stone, and then we lost the Fireforged Stone. Not sure how that happened, but sure. These are all units being produced. Orders required. So hold on. Yeah, alright. Alright, so you just need an animal unit. You can get that anywhere. So you will head... That's from... Here we go. In this direction. We'll swap these. What we'll do is we'll delete you. And move you into here. But then that army's good to go. And you technically need a dragon or a vow keeper. And then this army is good to go. And they can clear out this silver tongue fruit. Which again does not stack. I would have rather had okay. There we go. We'll get rid of the Mistling. Throw in the dragon and the Vowkeeper next turn. And then this army's good to go. Right, so the backup armies will be summon animal. Because he has an Avenger. He needs a Wyvern. Maybe? And a Pyre Templar. So he needs a Pyre Templar. But for now, we'll keep as is. You're making. Emblem's not making anything. We know we need a Pyre Templar. And then another... see, this is the problem when you start pumping out mass armies. You're like, wait, what needs what? Oh, shit, you're done. Okay. Into here, and that's going to take a turn. But we can't... oh, shit. Hold on. We can delete you. There we go. So this army's good to go. So, oh, the Avengers have a lot more hit points than the Charm. So, either a Wyvern or an Avenger, I think, is perfectly okay. This is a perfectly good setup. He just needs the Valkeeper. And then this army needs a Wyvern, a Valkeeper, and a Doggo. Done. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. End turn. And we're gonna need quite a few armies to deal with Jarlan here. Or we have to hope for Darman going on the, what's the word I want? Offensive. Because if it's gonna chug, I'd rather have it chug on a turn-based system. And I understand why it's chugging. Okay, so... these guys need the reinforcements the most, so we'll go ahead. Give him the Doggo. Ah, you got a Mammoth! Alright, we'll let them heal. He needs a Valkeeper, so this Valkeeper can go in here. If we go underground... cool. So now that that's been made, if we wanted to, we could switch it to farm. So it is working. I'll go ahead and rush that 42. Do up the armory so we can get things going. I think another Smith's Guild really would not hurt. I don't think I need food. I don't think I really need anything else. We just got Chain Lightning. If we go to our... well, hold off on that. Capital City. Here. What one did we build? Structures. Astral. Whew! Okay. Great. So research-wise, Goddess of Nature for Force of Nature. It is going to use half our mana.
In the end, we shall all be humbled before one who can fully...
and I don't think I need this.
The giver of life and cultivator of death.
I will lock this in. We'll grab Force of Nature. Oh no. Yeah. Orders required. You're holding off a turn. You gotta go ahead and clear up. So we have to do this. Go in peace, my friend. Disenchant. All right. Now you need a Doggo, but otherwise you're good to go. You go and head in this direction. Nope. Let's see. I'm gonna bookmark. No, hold on. Bookmark. Shouldn't lose anything. Auto combat. Really? Alright, I'll take it. I can always just make another one. Disenchant, grab the food. 54. Alright. That's annoying. Really? It's reach. Oh, they're just trying to block me in. I think I have to grab that forester. And I'll do it again. And grab that farm. Just to lock in our territory. And I know that's not what I was going for. So we'll hold off on that. Per farm and forester. We're actually gonna need that. Yeah, condemn. We are keepers of the Feathered Liberators. That's cool. That means I can give them things like Fey Touched, Super Growth, Astral Blood, but I don't think we're using Fey Liberator units. Right, that would be the Merc, the Observer, the Evoker. I think we have a Fey Liberator hero. So that would give him stuff? Because right now he doesn't have anything. So, that is something to keep an eye on. These guys are fine. But I think going all in on summon greater animals, for now, at least a few turns, is the way to go. And then what would be the most... Super Growth would be good. And a Mastery would be good. Like, these are priorities for the Feathered Liberators. Astral Blood. This province. Against this unit. Okay. Thinking Mist would be a good one. This would be a good one for him too. So we're gonna have to consider that. But we're gonna focus on summon greater animal. Thank you. First, and get our armies up and running. I don't remember where I was sending you. Oh, underground. Yeah, you're... Right. Yeah, there's an enemy here to fight. You guys cleared this out. Another Astral Dew. That's actually probably the priority, to be honest. Because the more Astral Dew we have, the more casting points we have, is my understanding. So some of the bonuses stack, some do not. Alright, that's a safe battle. I'll auto-combat. If I lose a unit for the defensive units, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Cool. Disenchant. Oh, it doesn't! Okay. I thought it was plus 15 per thing. It isn't. So it's just mana and research at this point. I mean, not bad. So, food and stability. Not that Ever Oasis needs it. Go ahead and rush that. No reason not to. You're here. What's your new one? Well, it's supposed to be in my territory. Statue didn't get one. Interesting. That's weird. Oh, it was the Fireforged Stone, which means there's something here. Okay, hold on. You need to head there. We need this Fireforged Stone, as weird as it seems. You're waiting. You need units. You need units. Okay. Otherwise, you're good to go. Wyvern. Animal, wyvern. Okay. So we're probably gonna need at least 4 or 5 armies to take care of this city. Once a he's alright. No. That's fine. He's going on the offense. That will help. Yep. Acquired. Gained a level of renown. Great. Working on the fortifications. He's gone up. He's our spell dude. So we want to get to melee mage. More importantly, this is pretty powerful. Base attacks gain +2 fire damage to the target and adjacent enemies. So now it's AoE. Diseased, burning, poisoned, polearm, stunned, decaying, marked, distracted, keen edge, condemned. Wow, okay. He's doing good. Let me put it that way. And you need to head here. You need to head here. And you're waiting on the wyvern, which will rush. So now this army's good to go. It just needs an animal of some sort. And again, we'll reinforce these armies. I don't want to do it till I slap down the Pyre Shrine. We are 3 turns away, so now I need to save up for this. And you're growing in 5. We just have to hope they don't grow, because we need to carve out this territory here, and maybe throw the Pyre Shrine like here. Right? And then foresters all around. Yeah. So this is looking more and more like another Smith's Guild. For the food and the income. I don't mind not having the boost. Having said that, that's a forester teleported farm. I have an extra farm. And this will be converted away from a farm, so we're good. Alright. Wait a turn. Go explore. Ever Oasis can't build, so you're waiting a turn. So we'll wait there. Great. Yep. And okay, you're good. We'll hold off on grabbing anything here. Okay. Higher. So what is this? This is starting to rank tier 2. I'm trying to think of the order. And I think that's the order we're going to go in. I don't mind not having the boost. A rune province can be built. Go ahead and repair. Oh. Or even a pirate shrine here. Forester, 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 Forester. Like, that's a lot of Foresters. Like, this loses a Forester, but I'm okay with that. Doesn't have to be perfect. End turn. This is literally going to cut our mana in half, if not more.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/sparkytdk and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.